Okay, so we are going to continue with the next video. So this is the next video, the continuations of the previous explanation. This is more related to vocabularies. So I'm going to have a vocabularies digging. Digging. Okay, so vocabularies help you in finding out the keywords of everything that you need to know in a paragraph or text or passages that you are going to read. Okay, so before that, you have to know what are these vocabularies related to, or what are the concept of the keywords that you are having. Okay, so I have 5 pictures here. I have asked you before that you have to answer, you have to figure out the vocabularies related to the pictures. I'm helping you with only one word of each vocabularies. We have 5 vocabularies here. So I'm going to start with the first one. First one is I have this green pictures full of leaves and trees, and it's really look like it's in the middle of the jungle. So when we are talking about forest and trees and jungle, it's related to forest. And then where we have green, absolutely green forest full of trees, actually usually it's probably have a high uh, chance of talking about rainforest. Okay, so the first one is this pictures is related to rainforest, and then the second one, this one, um, this is it's a bit vague. Actually, I wanted you to uh, be sure to differentiate between desert and non-desert environment. So it's more related to desert. It's more like it looks like desert, but it's not a desert. So this is actually a savanna. Savanna, usually you'll find a savanna in Africa. Okay, this next one is desert. Yeah, it's full of sand, so it is a desert. And then the fourth pictures. The fourth pictures is actually related to ocean. Yes, actually, the environment or the places where dolphins live. But there's another words for ocean. It's open ocean. So uh, mostly non-native of English barely use this word of open ocean, but actually it's really necessary to know that there are other kinds of word for ocean, that is open ocean, which is actually a part of ocean. Uh, there's a places of open ocean in the ocean itself. Okay, next one is swamps. Okay, people barely talks about this, but actually this is a kind of environment too for animals and living creatures. I don't know exactly what kinds of animals live in swamps. Maybe crocodiles or alligator. Maybe, I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet, but I'm going to take the swamps. Okay, what is the theme for this picture? So if you as a writer, you have this kinds of pictures, and then you have you want to use these kinds of pictures to write something related to biology. Uh, what kinds of texts, what kinds of stories that you want to write. Okay, the clues here. I've already talked about this several times in this discussion. Clues here, it's a place. Actually, these 5 pictures uh, describe or show you the places. Then it is also an environment where living creatures live. Actually, so we have 5 different environments, and then the last one is it actually, these 5 different environments have different characteristics. So what are we going to talk about when we talk about place, environment, living creatures, and different characteristics of that environment itself? One thing that you can talk about, that is habitat. Okay, next, you have to know the concept of the word itself. Why? Habitat actually related to places, environment, living creatures, and different characteristics. Okay, next one. Okay, what is the theme for these pictures? So it's a very easy one. We have a red spot here. I'm sure that you have already known. It's a fur of a deer. Okay, the next one is a baby tiger with claws. And then the third one is we have a hen and a mice. Okay, a hen and a mice. Then we have the picture of heart at the upper side of the picture. Okay, and then we have wings here, and then we have I'm sure that you have already known this animals, shark. But I do not focus on the shark. I focus on the teeth, the sharp teeth of the shark. Okay, so clues. Actually, clues, it's very simple for this one, the theme for this one. Clues, anything related to physical form. Since we talk about fur, we talk about claws, we talk about heart, we talk about wings and teeth. And then what is the theme for these pictures? It's very easy, physical characteristics. So physical characteristic ask you or require you to explain or show to another person or the reader anything related to physical form. So if you are a writer, if you want to write a physical anything related to physical characteristic, you have to write anything related to physical forms. For example, like chamber heart for animals that have a chamber heart, wings and color pattern of the animals, and then sharp teeth and claws and something like that. And for example, it's just example. Okay, so the concept of physical characteristic is anything related to physical form. So next. And the last one is, what is the theme for these pictures? So actually it's not really clear here. The clues that I have here is not really clear, but I try my best. Okay, so the clues is related to the way of living things. For example, this one, the animals here, I'm sure that you have already known. This is a sugar glider, and then llama, and there are so many llamas here, and then um, we have we have a leopard here, and then we have, it's not actually related to only the leopard here, but the movement of the leopard in the pictures I show you. The leopard moves very fast, and then we have owl here. Owl reflects night. Okay, so the clues is about related to the way of living things. For example, I'm sorry, related to the way living things act. For example, its movement or its living style and etc. Okay, I give you the word glide here, and hertz and fast movement and solitary and nocturnal. So here I emphasize on the word hertz here, or dalam bahasa Indonesia itu adalah gerombolan atau ya istilahnya itu ya gerombolan ya, perkumpulan dari hewan-hewan ya, istilahnya itu hewan yang hidup bergerombol gitu. Dan hewan yang glide, yang dia itu glide, dia itu tidak berjalan, tidak merayap, tapi adalah cara dia untuk berpindah itulah dengan gliding. And then di sini saya memberikan 2 pictures because it's very hard to show you the word solitary with only 1 word. So I have 1 animal here who live in solitary, and then I cross the word herd here. The animals who live in herds, the animals whose living style is in herds. kayak they move in herds. Jadi mereka itu bergerombolan dan ada yang solitary yang cuman mereka itu hidup sendiri. And then there's animals who move fast. Nah, di sini yang saya tadi bilang itu adalah movementnya yang saya tunjukkan di dalam pictures ini. And then there's animal who lives at night. Yeah, owl reflects night actually. So we have glide, herds, fast movement, solitary, and nocturnal. All of this vocabularies related to the way of living things act ya. Jadi temanya kira-kira ketika kita melihat pictures ini, tema yang akan ada kira-kira di dalam reading tersebut adalah behaviornya dari animal tersebut. Okay, so behavior is related to the way living things act. For example, movement, living style, and etc. Okay. Nah, kenapa saya menjelaskan ini? Karena you have to understand that every every types of reading they have a concept. Every types of passage or text they have theme. Nah, theme ini tuh seperti yang saya bilang kemarin, if you want to understand the text, you have to find out the theme first, gitu kan ya. Nah, setelah itu dari mana datang themesnya itu bisa dilihat dari salah satunya adalah helpingnya adalah clues-nya. Nah, whether it's clues related to something or another thing. Nah, clues ini, adik-adik harus tahu clues ini konsepnya seperti apa. Contohnya kalau misalkan clues-nya ini related to the way behavior ini ya, clues-nya ya berarti related to the way of living things. Jadi you have to find a concept in your mind related to the vocabulary itself. Harus punya konsep sendiri. Kalau behavior itu berarti dia cerita tentang apa. Kalau misalkan physical characteristic itu dia cerita tentang apa. Kalau misalkan dia itu habitat itu dia cerita tentang apa nantinya. Nah, itu harus ada konsepnya. Jadi nanti tahu apakah reading ini cocok dengan informasi yang saya inginkan atau tidak. Nah, begitu dia jadinya nanti ya. Jadi yang perlu diketahui itu adalah temanya dulu. Lalu kalau misalkan mau mencari tema kita bisa menggunakan keywords atau clues yang ada gitu loh. Begitu. Sampai akhirnya kita mengerti, oh ini nanti akan cocok teks-teks ini dengan info yang saya inginkan supaya saya mendapatkan info itu dengan cepat nantinya. Okay, that's it for this explanation.